All right, everyone, we're back. This is the third video in a row. What we're doing is we had a two-box personal break for my boxes, just so we could show off what the cards look like. So if you're curious about any of the cards while you're watching this break and you want to see a little closer what they look like, go back to that personal break, take a look. Just checking eBay real quick to see if I got a payment. I don't have a payment yet. It is 7 o'clock in 3 minutes. So I'm assuming I don't have a payment coming for the Blue Jays. So anyone who wants the Blue Jays for $75 shipped, $75 shipped, it is available. That team in this break is available. So we'll give it a few minutes. I did not see a response on Twitter about that. And I don't see a payment yet for the team. So we'll give it a couple of minutes to see if we get a payment. I have a little setup to do anyway. We'll give it a couple minutes to see if we have a payment, or if we have if anyone watching right now wants the Blue Jays. What ended tonight, Jacob? You want the Blue Jays? $75 shipped. Let's get this team list up. That is not the team list. You can't see it anyway. That is the team list. That's this one. Okay, so let's take a look at the Blue Jays. John. I don't have a payment from John, so he doesn't get the Blue Jays. Oh, the auctions. Well, you can get the Blue Jays in a... Well, I don't know if they're available. But I also have the half case and the quarter case break. And I still have the finest half case break. We haven't done that one yet. So if you want to get in any of those breaks, I'm really, really trying to close those out. And I have a contest up with some incentives. For example, I should have mentioned this in my other video. Right, you got the Mets. I have, should have mentioned the other video, I have a whole bunch of stuff, including gift certificates, or coupons really, for actual dollar amounts off of purchases on the site. But also, some of the bigger items, you can get my Brooks Robinson autographed bat if we can sell out all the site breaks, all the breaks that are listed on the site. So Mariners in finest. I don't know. Let me take a look at the website and see. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. I can look in this other window. That's not it. You ever feel like you have too many windows open? So let me take a look while we're waiting a few minutes here. It's 7 o'clock, so I won't delay the break too long for this, but I got random.org up because I was going to do a thing. I did. It's actually pinned, Jacob. If you look at my pinned post on Twitter, talks about the giveaway. There's 2 levels of gifts. Of prizes, really, not gifts. The first level, actually I got them all right here, so I can discuss it really fast. Okay, so these are all it's level 1, level 2. Oh, I forget which I have in each level, so I'm just going to show you. 2 of these are actually marked for level 1 and 2. This is a level 1. Let me move this other window so I can see what I'm showing you. This is a Steve Smith SP Authentic number 146 autographed. The autograph is a 10. The rest of the card is an 8.5. So that's one of the prizes. And then we've got this Strasburg /99 auto with material that is also graded a 9. There's pictures of them also attached to that post. Danica Patrick. The way it's set up, there's going to be multiple winners. The 2 levels work like this. If we fill at least 2 breaks, but not all the breaks on the site, And by all the brakes, I just mean the 6 that are on the site right now, that are on the site as of when the contest started, which is also the same as right now. So that's level 2. If we fill all the brakes, and it's by July 1st, end of July 1st, if we fill all the brakes by the end of the July 1st, then we'll do the level 1 prizes, which included that Steve Smith and includes the Brooks Robinson full signed bat. Steve Yzerman. This one's also numbered to 85. Anthony Davis. This is a first off the line exclusive, numbered 8 out of 9 on the back. It's a beautiful card. I like the Spectra. And then I have a 1 of 1 on eBay right now from Spectra, from first off the line. There's a lot of dust in this, or on it, I guess. Lonnie Walker, the 4th. RPA. That one is, that's also from Spectra. I forget what level I put that one in. And then Didi Gregorius, that one's numbered out of, that is also at a 9 from, what is that, Tribute? I always get those mixed up. Anyway, nice jersey auto. That, and then there is, so there's all that, plus, oh, I put them somewhere else. Plus, I think about $300 to $400 in dollars off purchases on anything in the website with no restrictions. So that's the contest. So let's fill some of those breaks up. I have a whole nother case of this stuff with some of the teams already taken, but not all of them. And I'd love to fill those other teams in that break so that the people that have already bought in, some of you watching right now, thanks, Joe. Some of you watching right now are in those breaks, and I'm just know I'm desperately trying to fill those breaks up for you so that we can break them. And if we get really close, like there's a team or two that nobody wants, then I don't care. I'll keep those teams and we'll break it. I just can't break it when, if we have half the team sold. I want to make sure we get a good representation of that so that I can actually pay my credit card bill and keep breaking stuff. So, yeah, okay. There's random teams. I didn't do pick your team for the Leaf Bats, but you can do random teams, and you could probably trade fairly easily for the Mariners. And if you're interested in that Kikuchi, let me know. We can work out a trade. I'd prefer to sell so that I can put money back into the breaks and stuff. But if you have something worth trading for, we'll do that too. Oh, let me show this before I open it up. I know a lot of you guys, let me move my personal cards out of here from my personal boxes. I know a lot of you guys trust me, but we also have people that were not in any of the breaks before. So you can see the whole thing. So I just like to show the whole seal, make sure everyone's aware that it's completely sealed before we open it. Okay. Let's open this up. These are heavy. That's the problem with these, with some of these cases where you get 4,000 or 5,000 cards in the case. The case boxes are heavy. Okay. Yeah, what are we all? Yep, we're sure. Let's see if I can tip this without splashing them. Mostly. Sorry guys, trying to get a good clean stack here. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to be able to move in my office after this. There, so you can see all the boxes. There are a lot of boxes. These are a little different. They're all thin. If you didn't see my personal break, that's what they look like. So we'll dive right in. We're starting a few minutes late. I want to make out a last call here for anyone watching. It doesn't show me who all is watching, which is interesting. So last call, anyone want the Blue Jays? If not, I'm keeping all the Vladimir Guerreros, all the Vladdy Autos. Keeping for myself. It's $75 if you want the Blue Jays. Otherwise, we'll get started. Okay. 75, Joe. It's 75 shipped. So the person on eBay bought them for 76 plus shipping on top of that. I would like to get 75 shipped for that team. And I can knock a few bucks off if you have another team in the break and you want to combine shipping. I can do that too. Oh, I did not. I got distracted here. Let me put up the list. Although I'm sure you guys know who you have in this. Joe, are you? I got a couple of Joes here. Are you Yankees or Indians? Oh, you have Yankees. Got it. Okay. So if you want to combine, I would do $70 and combine them up with your Yankees. Here, let me get this team list in place while we're talking. Where's my team list? Spot list. That's why it's called something else. Kind of messed up how I had this arranged, but that'll work. That'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna feel like you're good for it. So, cool. Congrats on picking up the second team last second. If you want to do paypal.me/CW breaks, or if you want wait for an invoice, that's cool too. I feel like you're good for it. You already paid for your other team, so you can pay at your leisure. Hey Jeremy, welcome. Sorry I didn't see your message a second ago. I apologize, guys, if I miss anyone's message. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat at the same time. We will go through this hopefully pretty quick. So we have 16 boxes to go through. If we take 10 minutes a box, it's still going to be over 2 hours. So I'm going to try and be a little quicker than that. Hey, Pack Dunes Looper. Is that how I pronounce that? Yeah, Joe came through. Hey, Joe, I'm going to find something else for the Yankees and throw it in for you for picking up that team last second. I appreciate that. Let me make a note. Hold on one sec. Got my notepad here. Extra Yankees for Joe. I'll find something cool for you. I got a Aaron Judge rookie that just came in the mail today. Maybe I'll throw that in, or I'll find a good auto or something. Anyway, here's how the box works. Hopefully we pull a good tagger for you then, Paxson. I don't know. Hopefully we pull something good for everyone. The way these are laid out, you have 2 on-card autos in every box. Tons of variations. In my personal boxes, I pulled out a lot of red foil variations, a handful of black, some Emperor Zone, just a lot of good variations. I did not see any of the photo variations. I have a list here so I can keep track of them. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. Probably hear my phone go off in a second then. And then each of these boxes has one of these box toppers, which is about 5x7. Looks like we got a pretty good one right out of the first box for the Angels. Mike Trout. As I said before, these are beautiful cards. So when we did Heritage, Heritage had some box toppers that were not, well, they were oversized. I have 5x7 top loaders. So all of your box toppers are going in 5x7 sleeves from Ultra Pro and 5x7 top loaders. So they will be protected for shipping. Might make shipping a little different, but we'll figure that out. I got lots of cardboard to make things secure. So we'll set those aside. Well, as always, I'm not going to sleeve everything as we go. I will sleeve up autos. All the inserts and variations do get sleeved before they get shipped, but I just don't do it on camera because it's going to take a little while. So one thing I will do is try and rip through these pretty quick. Steven, I have a oh, you're talking to PacSun? Yeah, if you guys want to do anything like that, please, actually, I'll make a note right now about the dupes. I'll try and make a note, hopefully, as long as that doesn't take too long. Otherwise, I'll ask you to email me. So, just Griffey, or you say? Okay, hopefully I got that down right. I'll try and make notes as we go. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll try and rip through these pretty quickly. I don't know why there are two of the exact same card out of the very first pack. Seems like a weird way to randomize those. That's interesting. So it's not a variation of any kind. So Dodgers, you're definitely going to have a duplicate, at least one. Anyway, if you want to see what the cards look like a little closer, there is a personal box break video of my own boxes that that shows these a little closer. There's Juan Soto for the Nationals, red variation. And I'm actually going to put the variations over here. The base over there. It'll be a little easier. Power Zone, red variation Power Zone of Aaron Judge for the Yankees. There you go, Joe. Got a decent insert right out of the bat. Or a decent variation insert. Steven, that's cool of you to offer up the dupes. That's pretty good thing to do. Matt Harvey, Mitsui, Castillo, there's a Jonathan Schoop, Springer, Larkin. Oh, the Larkin's red. There's my dog's barking. That's for the Reds. Red for the Reds. I'm not going to go through all these, all the non-variation cards or inserts, because it'll just take too long, but man, that's the second one. I got one in my personal box too. Okay, these are upside down. Anyway, I'll kind of flip through them quick enough, but I won't stop on them. There's Warp Speed with Merrifield. These have variations, but that is not one. And then these are, don't get too excited about gold. They're called gold minted, but they're not numbered or anything. But they are really good looking cards. It's a Kyle Wright for the Braves. Gold minted Kyle Wright. And that's a chrome variation. Chrome has some variations like red and black and rainbow foil and gold minted. I did this wrong. These two go over there. Got in the habit of doing it one way, and now I'm in the habit. Yeah, Steven, I think there's 2,000 cards, a little over 2,000 cards total in here, so I feel like we're going to get some dupes. There's a Sandy Koufax red for the Dodgers. There's our first auto, Danny Jansen. Look who that's for. That's what the I'll show you the back of the auto. So it looks like. So that first auto goes to not to me anymore. It goes to Joe. Congrats, Joe, on picking up the first auto with the last second purchase. There we go. So these I will sleeve, like I said. I like to try and protect the autos. Honestly, I haven't sleeved my autos out of my box yet, just because I've been going minute to minute here, trying to get through everything quickly. A lot of older guys in this, veterans. Really good mix of veterans and rookies and historical players and wonderful photos. I almost wish I had bought a, like that one, for example. I almost wish I had bought a case of this just for myself. The Warren Spahn has got to be my favorite photo so far. Anyway, there's a warp speed. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a red variation. Some of the other ones don't have red in them, but I also got one that had a green in it out of my personal box. So Lindor for the Indians. So I don't think it is. I think his name and the logo would be in red if it were. So we'll see. We'll find out. Ricky Henderson, that's the base, not the variation. I'm going to try and keep an eye. I don't know if any of you guys studied the variation list. I looked at it briefly, and like that Ohtani's base, not a variation. So I'll try and keep an eye on that and make sure that I catch any of those. So there's Nick Castellanos. There's Tigers. So you got a red variation at least. There's our second auto. That box has been drained already. That's Kevin Kramer for the Pirates. I don't remember who had the Pirates. It's in my list, but I have my my video preview so small that you can't really see it. So I apologize for those I don't mention. I know a lot of breakers do a really good job of saying, hey, I remember so-and-so, and I'm really horrible about that. I'm bad with names. Derek, is that you? With the Pirates? I just can't remember. So it's not like I don't appreciate you guys. I just am really shitty about names. I apologize. And I usually don't swear at all in my videos, but I just did. So I apologize for that. Anyway, congrats on that hit, Derek. So we'll get through the rest of the box fairly quickly, although there are some one-of-ones and stuff like that we could possibly hit. So we'll be looking out for any of those, and any of the photo variations I'll try and keep an eye out for. So there's a Chipper Jones for the Braves, black foil variation. All right, that's right, Pirates, Marlins, D-backs, which also means you have a pack bonus, I think is what that invokes. I think any of our variations will probably be in the middle. So there's Bob Feller, and we have our box hit of Chrome. There's Bob Feller for the Indians. And Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs. That's your Chrome variation. And then base. I don't think I've, in my box, I don't think I came across any photo variations, and I was taking a little bit more time with my box. But I also didn't look at every single card. Pretty sure they're going to be in the middle. So there's a Power Zone. Bo Jackson for the Royals. Oh, I almost forgot. So, some of you are new and may not know about this, but we always try and do a thing, and I kind of ruined it on the first box. I apologize. So, what we always try and do is guess the hit. So, if you guess something that's number 25 or less, or happens to be an autograph, I don't believe there's any materials in this set. If you guess the player, all you have to guess is the player. Guess the player before I pull it. So you can guess any time before I pull it. And you only get one guess at a time. So you can't guess like 14 names for the whole case. If you guess it before I pull it, then I'll send you some free packs or something like that. I know we have one person in here who ate up like 3 or 4 different wins during one of the breaks, which is hilarious. And as soon as we break the finest, the Topps finest, I'll send your packs out to you. I got them sitting here. There's a Christian Yelich Beam Team. It's a good looking insert. I think that's one that used to exist a long time ago. That's who's Yelich? Brewers? I forget. All right, we have one guess. Jacob. So Jacob's who I'm talking about. For anyone who wasn't there, Jacob swept all the prizes last time. This is Ronnie Acuna Jr. for the Braves. And so you guys need to guess some names so he doesn't take them all this time. Sorry, Jacob. There's a Emperor Zone. Out of my boxes, I pulled the Nolan Ryan, so I didn't have to beg anyone who has the Astros in this break for it, if we pull it. That's a Smoltz for the Braves. Cool hit for the Braves. Hey, Derek, you don't have to guess. I mean, if it's an auto, great, but if we also get an Ichiro to 25 that's not an auto, that also counts. There's Todd Helton Black. For the Rockies. Tarpley Redemption. That's a specific guess. Cool. So we got Tatis Jr., Ichiro. Sorry for the super close-up of my hand. Kristen Stewart, Tarpley, Marshall. That would be sweet. I really hope we pull that. There we go. Byron Buxton for the Twins. Red. It's going to be hard to find the photo variations because all the photos look like they should be a special variation, but they're all really good. Uh-oh, someone has the inside scoop on the Tarpley. So these ones, I'm super picky. No one's really going to care. There's a tiny bump on the corner that you can't even see. It's not something I'm going to make a big deal out of because it's, like I said, it's very tiny. I just notice those things way too much. Mike Trout for the Angels. Power Zone. Power Zones are... No, the box hit is Beam Team. So that Beam Team we pulled, that Beam Team was... the Yelich Beam Team was a box hit. There's only one per box on those, on average. Scherzer. And I'm not going to catch all the guesses. I might, but I might not. So if I miss it, and we pull your guess, there's Eloy for the White Sox. If we pull your guess, then make sure I'm aware of it. Reach out to me on Twitter or whatever, and we'll make sure you get your packs, whatever. So there's Boggs Red for the Red Sox. Last pack of box one, and then we'll get going a little faster on the rest of the boxes, I think. I always want to, even though I do my personal box, I always want to show the cards off. Those are great when we get a good one. There's Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Emperors of the Zone. And we'll move on to box two. While I'm opening box two, let me make another kind of PSA. If there is, so Eloy reminded me of this, right? If there is a specific player that you, PC or a hot rookie that you want extra protected, if you want, I have over 10,000 right now, over 10,000 penny sleeves. I'll penny sleeve up any card you want, and I'll do some extra steps to protect them the way you need them protected. Just let me know. Send a message on eBay or wherever you bought the break, or via email or Twitter, and make sure I'm aware, and I'll take care of it. So there's a Mark McGwire for the Cardinals. It's your oversized for box two. We'll sleeve those up at the end too. And for anyone who can't stick around through the whole break, I will do a recap as always at the end. Usually my recap takes, it could be as much as 5 minutes or as much as 10 if there's a lot of stuff, or a little bit less. So if you can't stick around, just come back and swing back through for the last 10 minutes or so. There's a Masahiro Tanaka for the Yankees. Emperors of the Zone for Joe. Let's move those. I don't know why this doesn't show me right now how many people are watching. There's a Musial. Oh, we said Juan Marichal. Lewis Brinson for the Marlins. Red. There's a Vladdy for the Blue Jays. I'm going to have to go through these. I always say this a little quicker. So this is the first time I've hit one of these. This was not in my personal box. It's a black and white variation. I don't know what... I didn't write down anything about how often these come up. But let's see if it says foil, black and white, 1 in 48 packs. So we'll see a few of these. Anyway, this is Reese McGuire for the Blue Jays. Not too bad so far, Joe, with your pickups. I'm going to set that one over by the autographs. So I can sleeve it up. What's the 9 for? Are you saying it's 1 in 9 packs? There's a Warp Speed. Byron Buxton for Twins. And yeah, any trades you guys want to do, if I catch it in chat, I'll make sure and be audible about it and confirm that I'm making a note. We got a redemption. I think that's a redemption. Yep. If I don't catch it, make sure and catch me on eBay to let me know that you want to trade something. Oh, there's 9 people watching. I don't know why it doesn't show me how many are watching. That's great. Anyway, there's Jackie Bradley Jr. for the Red Sox, red foil variation. Colby Allard. Who's Colby play for? I always forget. I don't know whose hit that is. It's not going to say on the back. Anyway, there's your redemption base auto. Nolan Ryan, I pulled that one already for myself, or I'd be bartering right now for it. Anyway, there's Juan in black. Not one of the prize-winning hits, but black variation for the Giants. Colby's Blue Jays. I don't know. That sounds right. I just can't remember. I'm really horrible. I don't follow baseball as much as I should doing breaks, but so we got a couple of cards in here. We got Bo Jackson for the Royals, red foil Royal, and then Blake Snell for the Rays, chrome. I really like these chrome. Yeah, kind of close. I mean, if it was a foil variation, it would have been numbered to 25, and that would definitely be a hit by our pack giveaway standards anyway. There's Warp Speed Victor Robles for the Nationals. I fully intended last night to come up with some other ideas for things we could do in the chat to keep things moving in chat and give away some more cards or packs. So if you guys have ideas, I'll think as I go along too. There's a Power Zone Cal Ripken Jr. Why I had to look for Orioles. Sometimes I just forget this stuff. Okay, I got one. Guess this will be coming up for the next box. We'll do it for each box. Guess what player is guess what player is going to be first on the box. But when you guess, put the word box in front of it. So like box dash and then what player name. And that'll be a separate guess from your hit guess. And it'll be the same thing. I'll give you a pack or a hit or something from my collection. So the first card out of the first pack I open in each box, it'll count for. We'll do that so we can give away more stuff because we didn't have a lot of people win last time. It's hard to guess the player. And if we get a 1 of 1, I will give away a box of something. If your hit guess also happens to be a 1 of 1, I'll give away a box. There's a Yadi Beam Team for the Cardinals. It's a nice Trout for the Angels. There's Kikuchi. Did he have? I don't think he had a variation. That's a nice card. There's a Scherzer for the Nationals. Emperors of the Zone. Rizzo. All right, we're looking for Rizzo to be the very first card on top out of the next box. If I start to skip over it because I'm trying to go too fast, say something to me and I'll go back. There's Eloy for the White Sox. Eloy red variation. And there's our auto, Adolis Garcia. I don't think anyone guessed that. But that's our second? I think that's our second auto of this box, right? Yep. For the Cardinals, sorry. Adolis Garcia for the Cardinals auto. Box Tim Anderson. All right. Thing is, like, you don't have to be in the break to win packs doing this stuff. But if you are, I'm already shipping stuff to you, so I might as well ship you a nice extra for guessing, and it makes it fun. There's Josh Hader for the Brewers. Black foil variation. Frankie. I don't think I've heard anyone call him Frankie Lindor. That's fun. All right, so we're looking for Timmy, Frankie, Antonio. There's Puig, red foil. Rowdy Tellez. Is it Tellez or Tellez? Mattingly. All right. We have to try and remember all these. I think if I pull one, it'll spur my memory a little bit. There's Schwarber. Power Zone for the Cubs. And the last pack of box 2. Jeff Samardzija. I think it's how that's pronounced. I know I messed it up before, and someone told me the right way. Anyway, red foil for the Giants. All right, let's do a little cleanup. I'm going to move some cards over real fast into my 5,000 count, just to make some room here. All right, box 3. Timmy, Frankie, Rowdy, Donnie, Anthony. Did I miss anyone? I think that's it. Those are our guesses for the very first card out of the box. That just gives us 16 more opportunities. Oh, let me stipulate. I wasn't counting this as the first card. You can also see through it who is in there. Well, Charlie. So you guys wouldn't have won anyway. I'm counting whichever pack I open first is the first card for that. Anyway, there's Charlie Blackmon. There's your oversized for this box. For the Rockies. I like these oversized cards. They're a pain in the butt for storage. I have a few from Nolan Ryan, but they're still fun. Fun to have in the collection. They're probably going to be a pain to ship too. If I sell the ones I have, they'll be... Well, I'll have to ship the ones you guys pull too. Oh, sorry. Told you guys to keep me honest. There it is. Giancarlo Stanton. That was the first card out of this one. Unless we're counting this Piazza, but I was counting top card. And it doesn't matter anyway, I guess. There's Piazza for the Mets. So if you guys want to keep those guesses for the next box, that's cool. Or just put out new guesses too. Either way. We have a Warp Speed of Acuna for the Braves. Can't see it when I'm throwing glare off it, but there it is. Oh, I almost glazed over that auto. Bob Gibson for the Cardinals. Red foil. And then we have our autograph. Miles Straw. I don't think anyone guessed that one. Miles Straw for the Astros. I had to look at that one too. Could not remember who Miles played for. There we go. Congrats, Astros. So that's the first auto out of box 3. Correa. Carlos Correa for the Astros. That is the base. The variation has him running. Well, it's a base red foil variation, though. The photo variation has him running. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Griffey Jr. Power Zone for the Mariners. You guys got all quiet. So how many of you... yeah, I like to see some of the short prints, too. So... Oh, that's senior. I was like, is it? There's a Trout for the Angels. Black foil. How many people in chat right now? How many of you this is your... For how many of you is this your first break? Like first break ever. I know some of you it's first break with me, but how many of you this is your first ever break? I know there was at least one person. So this was... whoops. That was in the wrong stack. This one, I don't know if I would have caught this on other ones before. How short is this print? So this is a photographer's proof. I don't know what the odds are on this one. Sorry. I don't know the pack odds. But it's a Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. There's another nice Blue Jays card for you, Joe. And then there's a Johnny Bench Chrome. Sorry, I was reading chat. Flipping Johnny Bench over. Which one are you guys talking about? The Trout? Are you talking about this matching the other? Yeah, that is the same photo as the box topper. So that'll be nice to get both of those. Forget who has the Angels off the top of my head, but that photographer's proof is cool. Actually, I might set that aside and give that an extra special. I mean, they're all going to be treated nicely, but the ones that might be a bit of a case hit, I'll set them aside. I don't have notes about it saying it's a case hit on my notes, but here's Blake Snell, red foil. Yeah, Joe, I think it was a good choice to pick up the Jays, at least so far. We still have something like 13 boxes to go through. but so far the Jays are looking like a pretty good choice. There's Trevor Bauer, Emperors of the Zone for the Indians. I'm hoping we pull. There's a lot of one-of-one possibilities in this stuff. I love that backflip Ozzie Smith. So I'm hoping we pull one out of here. So there's Todd Helton, Power Zone for the Rockies. And then this one just looks a little interesting with the pink on bottom. I don't think it's any kind of variation. Archie Bradley. Pretty sure it's not. There's Tim Anderson. It wasn't the first pack we opened, though. Calhoun. There's Derek Jeter again. Beam team. For the Yankees. Maybe the Yankees heard you, Joe, and they're going to step up a little. I like that Tanaka photo. I pulled this out of my personal box too. Nolan Ryan, Emperors of the Zone for the Astros. If I miss any of the variations, I'll definitely catch them in sorting when I go to ship these out. I know at least one or two people opted to not get any of their base cards, but if there's any of the inserts variations, they'll still go out. Pirates Starling Marte, red foil. A nice horizontal of Lindor. Yeah. Wouldn't be horrible if we pulled a auto from one of the legends of the Yankees either, right? There's a Ahmed Rosario for the Mets, Warp Speed. There's a Trout again. You say. And then we have David Dahl. And we have an autograph behind him. David Dahl for the Rockies, red foil. And our autograph is Bryce Wilson. And this is a black foil variation autograph. So congrats, Braves. I think that's our first variation auto. I did not notice a variation on any of the others. Nope. Let's just double check. Nope. None of the other autos are variations. This is our first one. So I don't know how rare that is, but congrats to Atlanta for that. It's pretty sweet. I don't know. Some of the autos are going to be numbered. Yep. That one's to 25. Number 9 out of 25, Bryce Wilson. Black variation auto. So that's a sweet hit. Congrats, Braves. And then the last pack of box 3. There's Kikuchi in black foil. And then we'll get into, just going to put these away between each box so they don't pile up. Box 4. Oh, thanks, Steven. I couldn't remember who was not having what shipped. A lot of people don't really go for that option. You know, a lot of people just want their base, which is cool. It saves me a lot of time in shipping. Saves me some packaging materials sometimes. So our topper for number 4. Oh, come on. I want to catch the edge. All right, there we go. Is Rhys Hoskins. Love that guy's reaction in the background. He's excited. This guy up here, super excited. All right, so we have a guess for Cody Bellinger. All right, first one to answer. Right or left? Which one should I open first? Take the first answer I see. I know we're like delayed 10 seconds. Steven. Yeah, I know the feeling. Every time I open a case just for me, sometimes I'll buy a case just for myself. So we got 2 votes for left. I end up with so much. I have a 5,000 count box just full of Prism. The whole box is Prism. I keep meaning to put a post on Twitter about that to sell some of them. All right, so our first card is Billy Hamilton. I don't think anyone guessed Billy Hamilton. And then our card out of this pack is going to be Nomar Mazara for the Rangers, red foil. To save time, I will just always go with the left pack, just to keep it quicker. Archie Bradley for the Diamondbacks, red foil. I am looking like behind these red foils for any photo variations too, just in case there's one hiding back there. Stephen Piscotty doesn't have a photo variation though, so I'm not worried about it. Chipper Jones, and Urias doesn't have a photo variation, so I'm not worried about that. Chipper Jones Power Zone for the Braves. What's the nope about? Is that to me? Or is that just a random nope? Or is that about variations? Adalberto Mondesi, Warp Speed for the Royals. See, someone bought into something on the site. Thanks for that. I'm not going to look at it right now because I want to pay attention to the break. Eric Hosmer for the Padres, red foil. We're going to have a lot of these red foils. You'll be swimming in those too. Or at least have enough to have a good set going for your team. We got Gene Segura for the Phillies, red foil. And then we've got our autograph. Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. Congrats, Orioles. It's another base auto. I think we'll know if it's a variation like that black one we saw. Brandon Nimmo, all right. It's a nice Cedric Mullins. God, I love all these photos. They're beautiful. Oh, that's you, Jason, the Orioles. I can kind of barely read my list because it's so small on my screen. So congrats, Jason. There's DeGrom for the Mets. Emperors of the Zone. There's Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. Black foil. Black foils seem to be running just a tiny bit less frequent than the red foil. There are 32 autos in this case. It'd be nice if we could pull at least one for each person, for each team in the break. I know it never works out that way. There will be teams with 2. Michael Fulmer for the Tigers, red foil. Then we got Jose Ramirez, Cleveland Indians, chrome. The 1-of-1s are going to be, let me see. There is a gold rainbow foil board, base 1-of-1 variation. There is short print auto variation that's 1-of-1 of the chrome superfractors that are 1-of-1, and there's the gold rainbow Emperors of the Zone 1-of-1, and then I think there's going to be some other 1-of-1s that I just did not get notes on. There's Aaron Judge for the Yankees, Power Zone, but that alone's a decent opportunity at 1-of-1s. So hopefully, usually I pull at least one of one out of a case. Sometimes autographed, usually autographed. There's Altuve for Houston. So hopefully we'll pull at least one of the 1-of-1s. Hopefully more than that out of this case, but I don't know what our odds are really on those. I didn't not look that up. There's Nolan Ryan. There's a Kikuchi, Emperors of the Zone. The Emperors of the Zone have red, I mentioned this earlier, red, black to 99, orange to 50, and gold rainbow 1-of-1s. This is none of those. This is just a base Emperors of the Zone. There's a black and white strawberry. And there's the counterpart color version of that card. I like those black and whites. That's the second one so far out of the case. And wow, back to back, 2 in a row. Yusei Kikuchi, Emperors of the Zone, except, I just noticed one of those is the black variation, the one on the left. So we got a black variation, which is numbered to 99 as promised. It's at the top. You can kind of see it. So that one's numbered to 99. Congrats, Mariners. That's Steven, right? It's cool to get a 99 variation. I didn't see one of those before. Warp Speed Trey Turner for the Nationals. Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. And then we've got a auto, which I just showed you too much of. That's the red foil Clemente. And then we've got a DJ Stewart autograph. Now you got 2 autos in a row, Jason. You got both the autos out of this box? Yeah, you got both the autos. This was your box, Jason. Congrats. I guess double congrats on your autographs. There you go. Cool. All right, last pack, and then we'll jump into box 5. Jason, I don't know if you caught it before. We have breaks available on the site. So there's more of this stuff if you want to keep your luck going, hopefully. Go to Card-Warehouse. The URL's at the top. Other people can too, not just Jason. We have a half case and a quarter case. So half case is 8 boxes, quarter case is 4 boxes. All of those boxes come out of a case that I just opened, and none of the boxes out of that case have gone anywhere else yet. So there's Justin Smoke for the Blue Jays. Some more Blue Jays luck in black foil. We'll jump into box 5. Oh, you got the new guy mojo. Nice. That seems to happen a lot. Or maybe it's just, perspective, or perception, I should say. But it seems to happen a lot, which is good, I guess, right? Someone new, you don't want them to get no hits in a break, because then that's a bad experience, first of all. And then for me, I want people to come back and do more breaks. So yeah, go check out the site. There's also Topps Finest half case, and then I have four boxes of these available for sale. I've not checked what the recent orders were during this break, so maybe I sold a box or more than a box. I can't really speak to that at the moment, but see this? I just pulled it out and it's already got a little bit of edge issue. I feel like that. Oh, there's a lot more at the top. I feel like that's going to be a bit of a thing. Chipper Jones, and it's a little bit on the bottom too. That's unfortunate. It does not detract from the front of the card at all. Front of the card still looks beautiful, so that's good. So we're going low for the box. And then who else do we have? We had some other guesses. So we'll do them like this. We'll go outer, go on bottom, and then we'll flip them over. And then I always turn them around, right? And then we're always going to go with the left pack. Folkowitz. Man, I can't even pronounce his last name, much less remember how to spell it. Someone in here knows, I know it. All right, so Jackie Robinson. That's the top card in this box. Or the first card out of the first pack. That's cool, Manny Machado. That's kind of a weird photo, but it's cool too. All right, so we have a red Lance McCullers Jr. for the Astros. No one guessed on our autos, Mullins or Stewart or Wilson or Straw. Okay, just making sure I want to remember if I owe anyone any packs or anything. Hopefully you guys will shout it out anyway and not let me lose sight of it. There's a Mike Trout Warp Speed for the Angels. Like I said, also in all my breaks, any of the inserts, anything that is not a base card essentially gets a sleeve. Anything numbered 99 or less, really 100 or less, but they're always 99. Anything 99 or less is going to be in a top loader when it ships out to you. So there's our auto. I'm not going to let you see it yet. There's Ian Kinsler for the Padres in red. And here's our first auto of this box. It's going to be for the Orioles. I'm just kidding. It's not this time. That's for the Indians. Adam Simber. Congrats, Indians. A little bit of a fade on the ink on that auto, but still good. All right, we have another auto available in this box. Let's see what we hit. I'd love to hit another like black variation or red. Oh, what is this? Sorry, guys, I'm peeking ahead. All right. Here's what we'll do. We'll do all the non-hits first. Ichiro. Mariners. Instavision. Why do I not have that on my list of hits? I think this is a... Did I have this on my list of hits? This might be a case hit or something. I think the Instavision might be a case hit. And it also proves me wrong. I didn't think I was going to need any thick sleeves. So I'll set it aside and I'll sleeve it up. I have them. I have hundreds and hundreds of them, just not next to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a case hit. These are beautiful. Man, that is a nice card. I don't collect the Ichiro and I want that card. If we pull a Nolan Ryan out of it, well, this is a case hit, so we probably won't pull another, but if we pulled a Nolan Ryan out of that, I would be bartering for that for sure. Congrats. Congrats on that, Steven. It's a beautiful card. That'll be top loaded, obviously. There's a Trout again. There's a Matt Carpenter. Power Zone. for the Cardinals. It's a nice case hit. Looking good so far halfway through the case. Not even half. There's Kevin Kiermaier. Black foil for the Rays. Don't you love when when your team has the case hit? It just feels good. I like pulling it. It's got to be amazing to have your team have the case hit. Miguel Sano for the Twins. I just sent someone an auto of his. Someone told me there's a Rafael Devers for the Red Sox Chrome. They got a friend who's kind of down on his luck, not having a good time with things, job and all that stuff. And so I sent him out a Twins care package, including, I think there's 4 or 5 autos in it. The Sano was one of them. Anyway, there's Miguel Andujar for the Yankees. Power Zone. Just a case hit, nothing else. Honestly, I am looking for like a 1-of-1 auto out of this because I think in the last case I did, I broke the streak of pulling 1-of-1 autos and didn't pull one. There's a Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. That's a box hit. Beam Team. Chris Sale, Emperors of the Zone for the Red Sox. We're an hour in and almost halfway through. Not quite. Not quite almost halfway through. So, as I kind of expected, we'll be a little over 2 hours. I thought I was missing something. There's Members Only, which is also a case hit. That is for the Twins, Eddie Rosario. It's a nice case hit. Very simple elementary school math tells me that I am short top loaders for autographs. Give me 1 second. These are all 180s. Nope, there. I have a giant box full of these things, so just make sure I have enough available. It didn't occur to me until just now that I don't quite have enough for all the remaining boxes. Alright, sorry for the delay. So we continue with our regularly scheduled programming. Emperors of the Zone, Blake Snell for the Rays. Oh, I see some variation here. So we have double red. We got for the Brewers, Moustakas, red foil, and then Joey Votto Beam Team. This is a box hit, but it's a red variation box hit of Beam Team. I don't think. Oh, red were the ones that. Yeah, all of the Beam Team, Power Zone, Warp Zone, and Emperors of the Zone. All of them have red, not numbered, black to 99, orange to 50, and gold rainbow 1-of-1 variations. So that was for the Reds. Sorry, the Joey Votto. Nolan Ryan again. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Trevor Story for the Rockies, Warp Speed. That would be nice to have a Beam Team 1-of-1 come out of here. Oh, that is an auto. So we got John Lester for the Cubs, red foil. And there's your auto Second auto of the box, Brad Keller for the Royals. Congrats, Royals. Another rookie auto. And if it doesn't focus, don't worry. We'll recap them at the end. With that case hit there. All right. Last pack of box 5. There's Rowdy Tellez. Black foil for the Blue Jays. Okay, box 6. Put some cards away. We have our box topper, which will be for the Athletics, Chris Davis. This is maybe our first one that's vertical. Chris Davis for the Athletics, box topper. And oops. I don't like that these boxes all have that piece of styrofoam at the bottom. I recycle all the boxes when I'm done. And all the styrofoam is just going to get thrown away, which is unfortunate. All right, top card, Trevor Bauer. We had Lowe and Turner. And the previous guesses, no Bauer. Unless I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember a Bauer. Corey Seager for the Dodgers. Red foil. Shaw, okay. Keep an eye out for Shaw. Ichiro. Orlando Arcia. Red foil for the Brewers. Corbin Burns. All right. Franmil. Such a fun name to say. Franmil Reyes. Warp Speed D. Gordon. There's another Eloy rookie. For the Mariners, Warp Speed, D. Gordon. I gotta move this other card just so I can... You guys don't get to enjoy it. I'm going to stare at this Instavision Ichiro. It's a good-looking card. I like that card, too. Cole Calhoun. Sorry. All you see is glare. Christy Mathewson for the Giants. That's cool. And here's our auto. It's going to be Tyler Skaggs. Who would have guessed that one? No one in the chat, I don't think. Monster hit any team. Yeah, I do want to see a monster hit. I like the black foil variation auto. And the Instavision was pretty cool. But yeah, we're definitely looking for a monster hit out of this. We're not quite halfway through, so, you know, there's still opportunity. Anyway, that Tyler Skaggs for the Angels. First auto of box 6. Yeesh. Yeah. I don't know if Skaggs would have been my first desire for an auto out of this, but that's all right. There's McGuire for the Athletics, Power Zone. Yeah, I agree, Joe. I'll fill in the word that you only said in your head. Let's see a monster Yankees hit. Just kidding. Any team would be good. Oh, I didn't miss it. There we go. Pee Wee Reese. Beautiful photo. Let's just take a second and admire that Pee Wee Reese photo. That's a black foil variation for the Dodgers. Congrats, Dodgers, on getting a beautiful Pee Wee Reese black variation. Just like it. I like that one a lot. Todd Frazier, red foil and that's for the Mets. And then Francisco Lindor for the Indians, chrome. Frankie, as you said earlier. Shohei base. Ooh! That's not a normal chrome. There's Frenmill. Not an auto. We have a Power Zone Chris Davis. And what is this? Kyle Wright for the Braves. It looks like a... It doesn't look like a regular chrome. It looks more like a refractor or something, but... Maybe it's a regular chrome. It doesn't have any numbering. So the chrome variations... Oh, no, it is a refractor. Okay. Chrome variations include refractor, gold minted, orange refractor. That's where the numbering starts. Super refractor 1 of 1. Autos and SP autos. This one is not numbered, but it is a refractor. Doesn't... Yeah, it says refractor. You can't see it. It's on the bottom. It's a good looking refractor. Chrome for the Braves. There's Juan Soto, Beam Team for Nats. Congrats, Nats. It's a cool Beam Team to hit. That's a box hit there. Duke Snider in red for the Dodgers. Red foil, Duke Snider. There's Kershaw, Emperors of the Zone for the Dodgers. Some decent Dodgers cards coming out of this. I don't remember if any of our autographs were Dodgers, though. I know a lot of people in breaks are looking really specifically for the hits, like the autos and the low numbering. There's a Vladdy. You're going to have some Vladdies coming, Joe. Edwin Encarnacion for the Mariners. I think I got that right. I always think I do. You guys will tell me if I'm talking too much, right? Because my throat's getting sore. Zach Greinke for the Diamondbacks, Emperors of the Zone. Just a few packs left in box 6. And we got 10 left. 10 boxes. It's going to take a little while. There's a Warp Speed Billy Hamilton for the Royals. I don't know if anyone new has come in because I can't see the count on how many people are in the room or watching the video right now. I'll figure that out for the next break. But if you just showed up, we're getting close to halfway through. There's Johnny Cueto for the Giants. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And there's Chance Adams auto. It's a weird little auto. Chance Adams for who's Chance Adams play for? The Yankees. I knew that too. There you go, Joe. It's not the super hit that we're waiting for, but it'll keep us moving. Anyway, anyone just joining, we're about halfway through. No major hits yet. We've had some, your standard base autos and all that. We did find an Instavision, and there's more breaks available on the website, card-warehouse.com. Jake Arrieta for the Phillies, black foil, as we move into box 6. And if you just joined, you can see people guessing things. We're guessing, if you put the word box in front of it, we're guessing what player is going to be the first card out of the first pack opened in the box, in each box. And if we're not just guessing a guess, we're guessing to win. If you're correct, I'll give you something. Either a hit from my collection or a pack of something. Sometimes I'm sending out 2 packs of stuff. You're not jumping out of your chair with Adams, Joe? So yeah, if you're joining the break, we have more breaks of this stuff on the website, Card-Warehouse. Half case finest break that hopefully will fill soon. And that's a nice one. Ted Williams for the Red Sox. It's a good topper. Oh, and the other thing we're guessing is what the next hit will be. So, hit being anything number 25 or less, or an autograph. Hold on. It occurs to me we had one numbered 25. Wasn't the Instavision? It wasn't. Oh, it was the. Nope, that was 99. Oh, it was I have no idea. It was an autograph, so it wouldn't matter. Okay, sorry. So we're looking for the monster hit too, and if we pull a 1 of 1, and it was the guy you guessed, then I'll give you, instead of a pack of something, I'll give you a box of something. There's Matthew Boyd for the Tigers, red. Love that beard on Justin Turner. I mean, my beard puts that to shame, but that's all right. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees in red. That's a cool one. Looking for Corbin Burns, Javi, Zach Greinke. It's Power Zone of Will Clark for the Giants. I always end up holding the card like this because this is how I see it, but then the light is right next to my face, so it gives you guys the glare. I apologize for that. Try not to do that every time. There's Will Clark again. Warp Speed, Mookie Betts for Red Sox, right? What is that? Reminders coming up on my phone. Ernie Banks for the Cubs. It's nice in red. I think that photographer's proof might have been a case hit or like a, I don't know, maybe like a half case hit. There's Scherzer, Emperors of the Zone for the Nationals. Yep. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but yeah, I'm married. Honus Wagner, black and white. If you didn't know there were black and whites in this, you might think that was a regular base card. That's for for the Pirates. And then we have Kevin Newman autograph. Newman is Pirates, right? Yeah, Pirates. Kevin Newman Pirates auto. A couple of nice Pirate cards back to back. There it is. Eric Thames for the Brewers. Black foil. Joe, you cracked me up with that. That was funny. Red foil Mel Ott for the Giants. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Chrome. It's not a bad one. It's a box hit for Cody Bellinger. Not apologizing ever again for anything. It's Joe's fault. Bryce Harper, Power Zone for the Phillies. Just kidding, Joe. I don't care. Thought it was funny. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Beam Team box hit. Emperors of the Zone, Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. Joey Votto, red for the Reds. There's another Vladdy. Warp Speed, Byron Buxton for the Twins. We'll probably do the rest of the case this way. This kind of speed, this pace. Just to get through it. Harmon Killebrew for the Twins in red. And there's our auto. Number 2, Corbin Burns. Who said Corbin? Someone said Burns. Jeremy. All right, Jeremy V. Hit me up on eBay because it's maybe the easiest way. And let me know what... I could assume baseball, but let me know what kind of pack you would want because I've got all sorts of packs. So that autograph for the Brewers, sorry, not sorry, damn it. For the, it's a bad habit. It's a hard habit to break. Corbin Burns auto for the Brewers is going to earn you some packs or an autograph or something. Tell me what you would prefer, if you'd prefer like a hit from your team, from one of the teams you bought, or if you would prefer a pack or two of something. And if it's pack or two, let me know if you prefer for a hit. Mostly all I have is baseball. If it's pack or two, let me know if you prefer baseball or football or racing or hockey or basketball or whatever. There's Elvis Andrus for the Rangers in black. Yeah, that's all your fault, Joe. I mean, just making me conscious of it, I guess. That's your fault. Okay. What is this? 8? We're on 8. Box 8. Well, at least we got to give away. You guys both had Corbin Burns? Who said it first? Because that's kind of the hard and fast rule, is who says it first. Joe, you're not sorry. That's cool. I don't think you have to be sorry about anything. Manny Machado for the Dodgers. It's a good photo. Remember I said none of them are... There's not an unflattering photo in here. Did I do this right? I'm turned around. Alright, let's see who our first card out of this box is. First card, Freddie Freeman. I don't think anyone said Freeman. Steven, if you said Corbin Burns first, then I will also give you stuff, and I will also give Jeremy stuff. I'll send you guys both something. How about, let's just make it easy. That's a Yadi Molina for Cardinals in red. And Steven K. and Jeremy V. Okay, cool. I made my notes. And it's fun for me too. I like to give stuff away. It doesn't really cost me anything extra in shipping, and I have a lot of packs and hits and stuff lying around. So if I don't give them to people, what's going to happen is I'll get bored one night and I'll just open them and I'll be like sad that I opened them when I was supposed to give them away. Chris Bryant for the Cubs, because that's what I actually bought him for. That's Power Zone Chris Bryant. What is in there? There is a Griffey Jr. red foil for Seattle. And then we've got our Chrome Rizzo. That looks like a refractor to me. It's actually to 99, so that's a black, right? The Chrome to 99 is black. Wait, I don't have any notes on any to 99, but this one's numbered to 99. Anyway, Rizzo for the Cubs. It is numbered 55 out of 90, 56 out of 99. And it appears to be a refractor, although I don't see the word refractor on it. I don't think the other one was numbered to 99 either, so. Looks orange. Maybe it's orange, but orange is supposed to be to 25. Yeah, I don't think that's an orange. It sure does look like an orange, isn't it? I stand corrected. I think maybe that is orange, Joe. Either way, that's a pretty cool hit. I have it here that the Chrome orange refractor is to 25, and maybe I got that wrong because that is not to 25, that's to 99. So Warp Speed Baez for the Cubs. We're having a Cubs parade here, it looks like, in the last few cards. Yeah, I think you're right, Joe. I think that's an orange, which I guess are to 99, not to 25. There's a red foil Kopech for the White Sox. And our autograph is Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. That's a good auto to hit. It's not the monster 1 of 1 I was hoping for, but it's a big congrats to the White Sox. Who has White Sox? Are you in here watching? I look at the back like it's going to be numbered. It's a base auto, but on the camera it looked like it was a black variation for a second. It's not. That's a very nice base auto of Eloy. Congrats, White Sox. That's cool. That's probably the better card so far out of the... the Instavision's also nice, but that might be the best card so far out of the case, which just means we can only get better still, I think. Michael Conforto for the Mets, red. I am an Eloy magnet. You saw the 1 of 1, right? Man. I wish I was doing the that 101 on video. I pulled that one. I decided to open the rest of that case just for myself because remember how I said I get bored and then I just open a whole case of cards. Pedro Martinez, Red Sox, Emperors of the Zone. So I was opening it late one night. It was like 2 in the morning. So I wasn't doing video or streaming or any of that. I pulled that Eloy, and that was hot off the heels of the previous same product case Joey Bart 1 of 1 auto. It was a good two cases. So Reggie Jackson for the Yankees in red. 2 cases back to back, and I mentioned it in the last video. I think the odds are 1 in about 60 cases of getting that 1 of 1 auto, and I got 2 of them back to back cases. It's incredible. Odubel Herrera for the Phillies in black foil. There's this guy who does, he's like one of the first to come out with any of the videos opening up a box of all the new product, and he's just over the top. Here's Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. Like, he'll just be talking about the cards, not even opening them. And he'll be like, this card has a Chris Taylor in it. It's Chris Taylor, guys. Chris Taylor. Did you see that? Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor. My wife's going to come in here and go, who the hell is Chris Taylor? But he's just way over the top, like, oh my God, look at the way they wrote baseball on that. Baseball, guys. Baseball. He's funny. Anyway, we have our auto. Our second auto. It's not Eloy. There's Max Kepler for the Twins in red. And red foil auto, Trevor Bauer. Did anyone say Trevor Bauer? I don't remember it. That's cool. Trevor Bauer for the Indians. Congrats, Indians, on the red foil auto. There's a Jose Canseco. It's a cool photo. For the Athletics, red foil. And for the Blue Jays, Roy Halladay, Stadium Club, Chrome. I don't know why I have to say Stadium Club, but there you go. I think it would be fun if during a case break, oh, Nolan Ryan. So here's where I start bartering. This is a black foil, and now that I have the base, whoever has Houston, I might, if I remember, I'm going to reach out to you about this Nolan Ryan. Black foil Nolan Ryan for Houston. I think it would be fun, as I was just saying this, to do a case break where we pull at least an almost complete rainbow of something. Like a red foil Nolan Ryan and then a gold Nolan Ryan or something like that. There's a Acuna Jr. Power Zone for the Braves. Have any of you guys seen that in any of the breaks you've done? Have you seen anyone get close to pulling a rainbow out of a single case? There's Chris Bryant for the Cubs. Box hit beam team. Or rather, here's a better question. Rather than just having three people say no. Christian Yelich for the next box. Got it. What is the most interesting thing you've seen in a case break in terms of like weird variations or whatever? There's Shohei Ohtani for the Angels, Emperors of the Zone. And we'll dig in a box 9. This is 9. Never saw anything close. I think it would be kind of weird, Joe, to come across that. To pull a rainbow out of a single case. But with Prism, I had 3 or 4 of the same card. At least I think I had 4 or 5 of some of them. So not quite a rainbow because there's so many variations in Prism this year, but well, every year. Jake Cave we're looking for. There's Kershaw for the Dodgers. This one's in really good condition, actually. That's cool with the Clydesdales. Kershaw Dodgers box topper. It's such a mess to clean up later. All right, let's see who the first card is. Let's see if it's Yelich. Who do we have? Scherzer. It's Scherzer. And then we have Justin Turner in red for the Dodgers. We're doing okay on time. We're definitely going slower than I wanted to, but it's all right. I don't want to be flopping cards all over the place. Jose Ramirez for the Indians in red. I also don't want to miss anything like a variation or something. Todd Helton, Power Zone for the Rockies. Warp Speed, Whit Merrifield for the Royals. There's another Acuna. I'm sure there's like an Acuna or Vladdy or two that I missed in here too, if you're counting. There is a red Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs. Man, I think these either the photo variations are not where I thought they would be, or I'm missing them, or they're just really hard to hit. We have a redemption here. We'll get to it in a second. There's Salvador Perez for the Royals in red. And our redemption is Scooter Gennett, base auto. Oh, that's not. I thought I had another. Maybe that was. I might have pulled one of these out of mine. Scooter. I think I pulled that out of mine too. Scooter Gennett, base auto. Should have guessed that. Who's Scooter? Reds or Cardinals or something? I always forget. I think it's Reds or Cardinals. Emperors of the Zone, Tom Glavine for the Braves. Someone remind me who Scooter Gennett is playing for. I forget. Tony Gwynn, red for the Padres. Okay, hold on a sec. Where is it? It's on the other piece of paper. That's why I can't see it. Big Hurt. There's a asking you shall receive. There's a photo variation. Frank Thomas. Camera makes it look like it's a black foil. It's not. It's a base. But it's a photo variation of Thomas for the White Sox. So White Sox got the Eloy auto and the Frank Thomas photo variation. That's cool. Set that aside. I'm hoping I didn't miss. I'm hoping I didn't miss another photo variation in here. Like I said, if I did, I'll catch it on the other side when I'm sorting. There's Acuna Warp Speed for the Braves. So I'll watch out for them. But I remembered Big Hurt with the bats was supposed to be a variation. I had to double check, but there's Alex Gordon in red. And there's our auto. Bryce Wilson for Atlanta. Wasn't the black foil of Bryce Wilson? Black foil auto? I think it was. Altuve size? I think our black... Yeah, it was. We got the black foil. So, there you go, Braves. You got start of a autograph rainbow. Base and black foil. That's cool. Buster Posey, black. For Buster Posey's Giants, right? There's Bryce Harper. Not a variation. Well, it's a black variation, but not a photo variation. for the Phillies. I keep wanting to say Nationals or something. But Tim Anderson for the White Sox in red. And then Ichiro foil, or sorry, chrome for the Mariners. It's not a refractor or variation. Bryce Wilson again. Guys everywhere. There's Mike Trout again. Mike Trout, Power Zone. Just love all the photos on this. Beam Team box hit Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. Last pack of box 9. Oops. Got a little jumpy. Justin Verlander. Emperor Zone for the Astros. Alright. Let's get into box 10. What are you asking about? If we had any dupes of Griffey? Or you say? I'm sure we have. We haven't really been focusing on base. Oh, how many? Duh, you said it right up there. How many Mariners dupes? We haven't really been focusing on base, so it would be hard to say. There might have been a duplicate of one of the like Emperor Zones or one of those. That's a nice Sandy Koufax. It's pretty cool for the Dodgers. Love those photos. What does this mean? These packs are upside down. You know what it means? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Or it's the 1-of-1. Looking for Bryce Harper, Brandon Lowe, auto. The other guesses, unless they were overridden by a newer guess, still stand. Dale Murphy. I don't think anyone said Dale Murphy. Yuli Gurriel for the Astros. Red foil. We have red foil Masahiro Tanaka for the Yankees. I like that photo. This is a good set for veteran Hall of Famer collectors to pick up on stuff. There's another Yusei right there. Warp Speed, Victor Robles. What is very... Oh. Yeah, the Mariano Rivera, that's a base. We'll recognize the photo variation because he's got a big cowboy hat on. If we see it, we'll know it. Albie's sliding in. Nolan Ryan. We got Ohtani, Power Zone for the Angels. I keep wanting to think Rod Carew had a variation, photo variation, but he doesn't. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. It's a great photo. There's our first auto for this box. Josh Rogers. Another Orioles auto for James. It's James, right? I think it's James. Didn't we say James New Guy? New Guy Mojo? All over the place. Another Orioles auto. Sweet. I do like for the price. I think I paid like $78 for my personal box. For the price of these, you get 2 autos and then you get tons of variations. It's not bad. Not bad at all. There's a Bueller. A little bit of a corner ding. Not much. For the Dodgers in red foil. Yeah, I thought so. Jason's the new guy. Jason's cleaning up on some autos here. Definitely destroying the auto per team average curve, I guess. It's not really on a curve, but Reggie Jackson. No, that's not the variation. Craig Kimbrell for the Red Sox. Black foil. So congrats to Jason on at least 3 autos at this point. We got a chrome, and before it we have a Moncada for the White Sox, red foil. And then Kopech is the chrome for the White Sox. You're new too, Jeremy? I wonder what we're going to pull for you with your mojo. There's got to be something good coming out of this. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Power Zone, I should say. Not to put you on the spot, but you guys feel like you're going to do another break with me, or elsewhere even. John Smoltz, Emperor of the Zone for the Braves. I break a little slower than other guys. Maybe I enjoy it more. There's a Judge Beam Team for the Yankees, for Joe. But I also, I'm not trying to break like 50 cases of stuff a week, right? This is not my day job. This is a little fun side gig, I should say. Sosa. There's a Tanaka, Emperors of the Zone for the Yankees. I think there's a lot of Yankees stuff coming out of here, just not a lot of Yankees autos. What do we get, a Chance Adams or something? Feels like there's a chrome in here. No, that's black and white. All right, so we got a black and white Eddie Murray. And we have an orange Warp Speed. I guess they are obvious when they're color variation. That's numbered to 50. So there's your Eddie Murray black and white for the Orioles. James cleaning up. And then Warp Speed for the Royals with Merrifield. 44 out of 50 on that one. That's cool. Where are you at, Jeremy? I didn't really look at what city you're from. I have hand-delivered cards from breaks before. There was a guy who was like 3 miles. It was actually, I think it was like 2 miles. There's a Warp Speed Lindor for the Indians. 2 miles from the post office where I take them. So I just didn't do a printing. I asked him first, and he was like, yeah, by all means, drop it off. It'll be faster. And I just dropped it off at his house while he was at work. Chesterfield might be a bit of a drive, but it should ship fast. Wilson Contreras. And then we've got our auto. That's a red for Cubs. And then our autograph is Blake Snell for Tampa Bay. What is going on here? You guys can't see what I'm talking about. I've got penny sleeves I'm probably going to have to throw away here. I'll show you in a minute. Here's Blake Snell. Decent auto. So occasionally I'll throw away a penny sleeve or two. Yeah, we'll throw away one. The back penny sleeve had a little black something under it. And it was on the sleeve and on the thing behind it. But anyway, I'll have to see how far Chesterfield is. It's close enough. Oh, yes, there's some dupes. Oh, that's because one's a black variation. It's a nice Harper. Anyway, Boston Red Sox, black foil on the left of David Price. And then we've got a chrome refractor Yachty for the Cardinals. You can see the light hitting that until it's a refractor. Cool. All right, let's put some cards away. 6 boxes to go. I have a new breaker mat coming, which is good because this one's, it's all right. It's not real hard or anything. I think it's decent quality, but it's also, you know, I didn't pay a ton of money for it. I bought it right when I was starting out breaking, which was maybe 6 months ago or less, something like that. Maybe around 6 months ago. And anyway, I have a new one coming from Ultra Pro. Speaking of penny sleeves, top loaders, Jackie Robinson. Nice Dodgers top loader, top card, box topper. Words are hard, guys. Words are real hard. All right, let's see who the first card is out of this box. Ozzie Albies. I don't think anyone said Ozzie Albies. Jake Bowers for the Indians in red. Kensley Jansen for the Dodgers. Next break, I'll have to keep YouTube open in another window. There's a little scratch on that one. Kevin Kiermaier. I'm sure you'll get like 4 of them, but I always hate seeing scratches on stuff. There's a Warp Speed Trey Turner for the Nationals. Where's our 1/1, guys? I'm sure I wouldn't have missed it. There's Vladdy Guerrero Power Zone. It's cool. For the Expos. Oh, this is Vladdy Sr., right? So this is Expos, which are now the Nationals, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. I just second guess stuff sometimes. Love that photo. Jock Peterson for the Dodgers, red foil. Oh, Jeremy, don't I wish. I actually, you know, I say I get bored and open boxes. I opened a couple of boxes of Finest when I was bored one night that I was supposed to be selling, but I opened them anyway. I pulled Nolan Ryan auto out of it, and I'm like, it was bittersweet because I can't sell it, right? That's my guy. I got to collect it, and I love Finest, so I have to keep the Finest Nolan Ryan. Oh, that's cool. So there's Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees in red, and behind it, we have number to 10. So this is going to be... This is Cesar Hernandez. Sorry. Who's Hernandez play for? For the Phillies. Cesar Hernandez for the Phillies. This is a rainbow foil auto, which I guess are apparently numbered to 10. Very nice. So that's a pretty good hit there. Congrats, Phillies. That's Cesar Hernandez. Sorry, auto. It's number 6 out of 10. Sleeve it up before I touch it anymore. Love the color on those rainbow foils. It's very nice. You guys think that's better than the Eloy Auto or no? It's numbered to 10. But it's also Cesar Hernandez. Unless he's some amazing player I didn't know about that. Still a good hit. I like it. There's a Emperor's Own Zach Greinke for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, it is still nice. It is still a boom, right? It's a great auto. Anytime you get an auto numbered to 10, it's nothing to downplay too much, but it would be nice if it was a Vladdy or a, big name. Jake Lamb for Diamondbacks, red foil. Speaking of Vladdy. There's a Warp Speed D. Gordon. I'm sorry, that's for the Mariners. There's Glaber for the Yankees, red foil. There's our other auto. There's Chris Shaw. I feel like someone said Chris Shaw. Did someone say Chris Shaw? For the Giants. I don't remember if anyone guessed Chris Shaw. I gotta give you guys time to answer because there's like a 5-second delay or something. Anyway, Giants. Congrats. Yeah, who said, whoa. So if someone said Chris Shaw and then they said a different name for the hit, then Chris Shaw is no longer counting. But if they didn't, then Chris Shaw counts. A little bit of a machine streak on that card. There's a Hunter Renfroe. Black foil for the Padres. There's another Kikuchi base. Dennis Eckersley for the Athletics. That mustache. And we've got a chrome Chris Bryant for the Cubs. Great photo. Not refractor, but still cool. We're at the 2-hour mark. Not for the break, but since I started the video, basically. There's Chipper Jones, Power Zone. For Atlanta. Jameson Taillon for the Pirates. Black foil. What is the sickest card that you guys have seen pulled in a break or elsewhere, like that you pulled yourself or whatever? There's Chris Sale, Beam Team box hit for Boston. I've already said mine a few times in some break videos. Still really like that photo. Trevor Richards. It's cool. It's hard to see. Walker Buehler, Dodgers. Emperors of the Zone. And then we have a gold minted. What's it called? Let me get it right here. Gold minted. Oh, I said it right. Just gold minted Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Nice. It's a good card. Congrats, Dodgers, on your gold minted Cody. So 5 boxes left. That means that we are on. This is going to be box 12. We're getting there. No answers yet for the best pull you've seen or had. If this is not your first time in a break with me, feel free to answer again. That's cool. Tom Brady auto. That's cool. What product was that, Joe? Hopefully something really good. This is Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. That's the base photo. What? Treasures logo man Ewing. Oh, wow. $5,000 for it. Dang. That is all right. That's hard to beat. Yeah, you have to sell it quick. That's the thing. If you're gonna keep it, you keep it. But if you're gonna sell it, you gotta sell it right away. That's the thing. If I pulled something that crazy out of this, and I did this before with other stuff I pulled. I take a bunch of really good photos. I take photos of the front and the back and the corners. So if you do want to sell it, you don't have to wait till it's in your possession, and then I can overnight it if you want. If we pull anything crazy like that, of course, I'd ask for you to pay to overnight it, because overnighting with insurance on a $3,000 car is like $40. David Peralta, it's a little more than that for the Diamondbacks. But I'll do that is the point. Like if we pull something crazy for your team, just let me know and I'll get photos to you ASAP so that you can put it up for sale on the first day. There's a gold foil, Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Gold foil is to 25. I don't know if anyone guessed Jansen, but pretty cool gold foil. Well, there you go, Joe. Another Blue Jays hit. We had something else of Danny Jansen, too. Another good one. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, with the old school logo on that. Wow, people are fighting for it. I have one card up on eBay. I don't know what it's going to go for. It's not an autograph, but it's from Spectra First Off the Line. I paid $300 a piece for those boxes of Spectra. There's a Ahmed Rosario Warp Speed for the Mets. And the First Off the Line sold out in like less than a minute. Lonzo Ball 10, nice. But this one's a Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. And I don't know enough about basketball. I'm like, is this guy pretty good? And everyone's like, yeah, he's pretty good. And so I put it up. It's approaching 400 now. It's numbered. Oh, it's a 1 of 1. That's why. There's a Hyun Jin Ryu for the Dodgers. Hope I didn't get that wrong. And Sean Reed Foley. There's another Blue Jays hit. There you go, Joe. Congrats. Well, that's sad when someone buys a card like that and it never sees the light of day. But, I mean, if you're buying it as an investment, that's what you got to do. Congrats, Joe. Man, congrats, Jeremy. I want to see that photo. Can you send me a link to it? That's got to be a great looking card. Aaron Judge, Power Zone for the Yankees. So some of you guys are new here. I'll tell you what. It's going to be a repeat for some people. The sickest thing that I ever pulled was, and I have pictures of it somewhere, possibly on my Twitter account. Brian Dozier for the Nationals, black foil, was a A couple buddies and I bought not a case. We bought, I guess it might have been a case or a half case. I don't know how they were configured at the time. It was 2007, 2008. Upper Deck. What was it? Now I forget what the set was. Anyway, it was the I know what set it is. I don't remember the name. Oh, thanks for the link. I'll check that out in a second here. But it was the ones where they had in 2007-8 they had gold boxes. It was a box variation. There's Aaron Judge for the Yankees, red foil, and it was the box variation for the gold boxes was that the box itself was numbered and autographed in gold ink by whichever player the box featured, and almost all of the cards in the box were hits for that player, also numbered with the same numbering as the box. There's Fred McGriff for the Braves, red foil. Darryl Strawberry chrome for the Mets. So anyway, the one that we pulled was LeBron James. It was numbered 23 of 23. I think we ended up with about $6,000 or $7,000 in total from the box and all the cards getting sold. Anyway, Oakland Athletics, Dennis Eckersley, Emperors of the Zone. That was probably the best pull I've ever had in my life, was that one. I mean, some of these one-of-ones this year have been pretty incredible too, but that was just... It would take a lot to top that. Because the box was actually 23 out of 23, not just numbered 23, but it was the last one off the line. And his jersey number. Zach Greinke for the Diamondbacks, red foil. Then we got a red foil Emperors of the Zone Smoltz for the Braves. A red or not numbered. That's cool. Congrats, Braves. I posted, at some point a while back, I posted a picture of the box on Twitter and asked what would you do if you pulled this, and Upper Deck retweeted it, and just all the answers were crazy. People were like, sell, like buy a house. You can't buy a house with it, but maybe now you could. Might go for a lot more now. Mondesi warp speed for the Royals. But there's a video on YouTube, on my other YouTube account, of us breaking that open. And I got all smug because there's Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, Power Zone. Because I went on eBay and I wasn't doing box breaks or anything at the time, and I was like trying to sell spots in this three box break, and nobody bought any. And so, like, when I was in the video, I'm like, shows you guys. That was a younger me. Mark McGwire in red for the Cardinals. And there's our auto. Jalen Beeks for the Rays. Either chat stopped working or you guys got real quiet. It's dirty. There's something on that. I think I throw away like one out of every 200 penny sleeves because there's something wrong with it. Which isn't bad, but... Oh, there we go. Now I see you guys chatting. But yeah, that LeBron box, that was... a lot of people made fun of me. Me and the guy who actually opened the box, who's my cousin, for that video, because we were talking about putting it on eBay, and a lot of people are like, oh, you guys are horrible for the hobby. But they don't understand that I put $1,500 on my credit card that I had to pay off to buy those boxes. David Ortiz, Big Papi for the Red Sox, in black foil, sorry. So, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get a hit and you have to sell it. That's how it goes. Yeah, Joe, I think get a few more Vlad Juniors and you're good. I think you're right. Here's Acuna for the Braves. Beam Team. I forgot what that was called for a second there. All right, let's see. Emperor's Own Garrett Cole for the Astros. Move these over to there. Put these guys away. Oh, it's a good thing I got out a 5,000 count box. There's only, I think, supposed to be I think it's only 2,000 something cards in this. I don't know, you guys do the math. 16 by 16 by 8. Sounds about right. About 2,000? Seems right. A little over 2,000. But I've got 2 rows just with the base cards of a 5,000 count, 5-row 5,000 count box. 2 rows are almost completely full. So I think we'll have about 2,000 base. There's our Ripken Jr. Cal Ripken Jr. in his Corvette. Nice. That's for James. You're doing all right too. I don't know what that Ripken will go for, but I think the box toppers will be pretty well sought after. I might go and see if there's Nolan Ryan out there that I want. We're looking for a Laureano auto. What's our first card out of this one? No one gets that. Ryu. Ryan Braun, red foil for the Brewers. $10 to $20? Yeah, I haven't even looked at eBay yet. I've been busy today. Warp Speed, Trevor Story for the Rockies. Yeah, 10 20 is not bad. Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox in red. So is that 10 to 20 for just any box topper, or is something like an Ohtani or a Nolan Ryan going for more? I figure the Nolan Ryan will be a little bit more, but maybe not. Depends on how many are out there, I guess. Supply and demand. Piazza, Power Zone for the Mets. Yeah, any of them? Well, good. Maybe I'll be able to get a Nolan Ryan box topper for under 20 bucks. Oh, there's a big old streak across that one. Machining streak. That sucks. Dale Murphy with a pile of bats. And as you can tell, some machining streaks on that one. See that? Anyway, for the Braves in red. That's so weird that Babe Ruth is 10, but Judge and Jeter are 20. I mean, Judge and Jeter are highly collectible, but it's probably just so many newer collectors picking up the newer guys. Ohtani, Angels, Emperor's Zone. I guess that's good news for anyone, trying to collect all the newer Babe Ruth stuff. I have a feeling a lot of Babe Ruth collectors are looking for older stuff anyway, though. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. And I would think that the older stuff's going to suck up most of your collecting money anyway. I know that's the case with Nolan Ryan. It'll cost me $50, $60 to get the 1972 Ryan I'm looking for. It's the only one that I don't have. Javi Baez for the Cubs, Warp Speed. Every time I see Matthew Boyd card, I think of Oil Can Boyd. Some of you might be old enough to know what I'm talking about. There's a Derek Jeter for the Yankees. And I don't know if anyone stepped on their own guess for this autograph, but we finally hit it. Rowdy Tellez. It's another one for you, Joe. I think you're doing okay on the Jays. Not too bad. Apparently, you just hit a home run. So, congrats on that auto. If someone guessed, I think someone guessed Rowdy Tellez. Don't know. I'd have to look back through the chat or whatever. I'll take your word for it. If someone guessed Rowdy Tellez and did not guess something else after, let me know that you won something. Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Black foil. Yeah, Joe, I think maybe the Jays are going to make up for your Yankees at this point. Eugenio Suarez for the Reds, red foil. I like that you added yet. Dennis Santana for the Dodgers. And I need to open more of these. Come on. Penny sleeves are so difficult sometimes. All right, there we go. You ever try and hold a stack of penny sleeves? And then they're so slippery, the whole stack goes on the floor. I've had that happen. I know, riveting. Anyway, congrats Dodgers. Your Dennis Santana auto. A nice pile of autographs over here. We've got Justin Upton, black foil for the Angels. And then in chrome, refractor, Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees. Yankees are doing all right on inserts, but mostly just inserts. There's a Yelich for the Brewers, Power Zone. Sorry, I paused for a second there because I'm thinking, did we hit 2 members' choice? I think we hit 1 member's choice on this. Maybe we didn't hit it yet. I'm confusing because I pulled a member's choice out of my 2 boxes, which was nice because I only bought 2 boxes for myself. Here's an Ichiro Beam team for the Mariners. Emperors of the Zone, Blake Snell for the Tampa Bay Rays. Last pack of this box. I got a little aggressive with that one. And 920 already. Well, we got some chrome. Oh, sometimes I do that. That goes over there. All right, Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Red foil. Derek Jeter, Yankees, chrome, not a refractor. Okay. 16. The Ichiro Beam team was missing an auto. It might be in the next box. Maybe they put the autographed one in the next box. When we pulled Heritage, Heritage sometimes had the hot boxes, and we weren't doing super great. But then we got to the hot box. The very last box of Heritage was a hot box, purple chrome everywhere. Mookie Betts again for Red Sox. That's the second one. All right, who's the first one out of this? I don't know if you guys are done guessing, but I'm still checking. Gary Sanchez, first card from the box. I would have counted Bryant if we pulled Bryant. This is Rhys Hoskins, black and white. For the Phillies. There's a Eloy base on the back. I don't think Eloy had a photo variation either. Well, there's your Chris Bryant second pack for the Cubs in red. Great Hornsby card. This Alex Bregman for the Astros, Power Zone. JBJ. Thor. Jackie Robinson, red foil for the Dodgers. No 1-of-1 yet. Babe Ruth on the back. Chris Sale, Emperors of the Zone for the Red Sox. There's Cody Bellinger, red foil. And then that's for the Dodgers. And then for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader, warp speed in red. Juan Soto, base. Yeah, those red. I always look, but they're not numbered. Still nice. Warp speed Trout for the Angels. Keep looking over at this photo variation list to make sure I'm not forgetting anyone. There's Kershaw for the Dodgers in red with the Clydesdales, and there's our auto for this box. First auto. Daniel Ponce de Leon for the Cardinals. Congrats, Cardinals. It's a nice rookie auto. Who had Cardinals? Ryan B, I think. Warp speed Billy Hamilton for the Royals. Harrison Bader again, but this time black foil base for the Cardinals. There's Brian Anderson for the Marlins. And we got our second auto for the box, which is Trevor Richards. That's that photo I like. From Miami. I don't know anything about Trevor Richards, but I love that photo. It's a great photo. Or a composite, rather. It's pretty cool. Congrats, Miami. Trevor Story black foil for the Rockies. Another Trevor Richards for the Marlins. Oh, that's the one we just pulled the auto of. Now here's the red foil to go with that auto. Congrats, Marlins. Severino for the Yankees, chrome. Severino again on back. Matsui, Power Zone for the Yankees. Bregman, Beam Team. Why is it Beam Team seems like it's the second to last pack I open every time? Anyway, that's for the Astros. Emperors of the Zone, Kershaw for the Dodgers. And we'll put these cards away. Dive in a box 17. Home stretch. Alright, let's see who the topper is. Probably just look. Yeah. It's a nice one. For the Braves. Milwaukee Braves, now Atlanta Braves. Hank Aaron. Pulling that pack out for a second. Set it right there. I'll open that next. Oh, not that one. Not that pack. That pack I want to pull out because I forgot to flip these. We're going to open that next. I want to see something. Curious if I'm just imagining things or if there's a Beam Team in that pack. There's a Mondesi in red for the Royals. Oh, Jackson relaxing. All right, let's see if this pack has a Beam Team. Otto Griffey. Yeah, you never know. No Beam Team in here, but there is a black and white. Will Myers for the Padres. And an auto. The auto is Laureano. Who said Laureano auto? Didn't you both say that? Or just one of you? Well, there it is. Someone say Laureano auto recently? You changed it? Oh. Guessed it too soon. Anyway, congrats. Athletics, right? Yep. Congrats, A's. Some people just leave the same guess the whole time, but it's also kind of fun to throw out names and see what comes out. See if something hits. Robbie Ray for the Diamondbacks. It's a goofy face. Man, you both got it right, just too soon. Just too early. There's a warp speed. Byron Buxton for the Twins. Chris Davis base. Barry Larkin on back. Gleyber, Power Zone for the Yankees. Jose Barrios for the Twins, red foil. And there's our other auto, and that's a good auto to hit. Very nice. Congrats, Mets. Peter Alonso. Some of these sets call him Peter and some call him Pete. Red foil auto. Red foils, my friends, are numbered to 50. This is 42 out of 50. Very nice auto to hit. I think the one I just sold from Finest was to 150, I think, and it sold for about 150, 160. I would imagine you could do pretty well on one number to 50, this red variation. So congrats, Mets. Yeah, that's easily a $150 to $200 card there. That pays for your Mets spot. Without question, pays for that Mets spot. So congrats, Mets, on that. That's a great hit. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Eddie Rosario for the Twins, foil. Don Mattingly for the Yankees. It's a great Mattingly card. That is a orange to 99 Mattingly. Can't get 200 for those? For the Alonso? I would have thought they might go more. Maybe, I mean, Finest is a better set than this, I think, but we only hit one photo variation. Well, there's the other Mattingly to go with the first one you just got. This one's black foil. Maybe you can get a rainbow of that for the Yankees. Hey, even if you only get 150, it's still a really decent hit, for sure. Severino, Emperors of the Zone. Yankees Parade, Joe. Yankees Parade. Oh, definitive? Yeah, I would imagine a definitive would do really well. Picked up a definitive Nolan Ryan in a trade. I don't know if I would have paid the money. I would have to buy it, but Scooter for the Reds in red. And then Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, chrome. Yeah. Oh, what are you looking on eBay? What's the definitive Alonso go for? In autograph, I mean. Sure, quite a bit. Here's Will Clark for the Giants. Power Zone. That Alonso's good. Maybe we'll have some Super Mojo from the... oh, your Griffey Jr. is missing an auto, too. Look at that. Griffey Jr. for Seattle. Beam team. Maybe we'll have some Last Box Mojo. Albert Amora Jr. for the Cubs. It's a power face. Oh, that's cool. Red foil. And then we've got a black foil beam team. Those are numbered to 99. Either way you turn it, it's numbered 66 out of 99 of Yeti Molina for the Cardinals. Congrats, Cardinals. It's a cool card. Another reason I couldn't break case after case is I would just lose my voice after the first 3 cases. Warp Speed Victor Robles. I do have 4 cases of Bowman Chrome coming. 4 cases. Those are not cheap either. Anyway, that's Nationals. So I'll be breaking probably 2 of them back to back like that. Last box, Ichiro and Griffey. What do you think, a cosigner auto? We haven't seen a cosigner auto. That would be pretty crazy. Ichiro Griffey cosigner auto, 1 of 1. Andy Pettit. I always pronounce his name either right or wrong. I just don't know. For Yankees. Emperors. Can you imagine if we pull a Ichiro Griffey 1 of 1 cosigners? I would just have to start making guesses like that all the time. Francisco Mejia for the Padres, black foil. Juan Soto, who I don't think has any variations. Nope. All right, that does it for 17. Or why did I say 7? Why did I say we were on box 17? There's only 16 boxes. That was 15. Here's 16. Vlad Sr. and Jr. cosigner redemption would be cool. We're looking for Cano. All right. Let's move these there so they're out of the way. Vlad Jr. and an Eloy from the same box. I mean, I've had a box or two that promised 2 autos and have been that good, but well, not that good. They have been good, not that good. Like I pulled for the finest, I pulled out of the same finest box. I don't want to damage this card, so that's not gonna work for me. Just a tiny corner piece stuck on there. All right, we're good. I pulled a Astudillo, number to 25, I think, and the Nolan Ryan. There's your Chris Bryant for the Cubs box topper. So that wasn't too bad out of that box. I didn't feel that bad about opening that box after I pulled those. All right, last box, guys. Let's see what we do. Abreu, red foil for the White Sox. Griffey Jr. had photo variation too. I don't think we hit one. There's a Warp Speed Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. Ozzie Albies, red for the Braves. Pedroia. Bryce Harper, Power Zone for the Phillies. You know, if we hit a Bregman variation, I probably wouldn't have noticed because it's just like a gray jersey, nothing crazy. Josh Donaldson for the Braves, red. Arenado. Corey Kluber for the Indians. Emperors of the Zone. Still have 2 autos to come out of this. Be nice if one of them happened to be a co-signers. Lorenzo Cain, red for the Brewers. There's another Vladdy for you, Joe. Base. There's no variations of Eloy or Vladimir or any of those. Warp Speed Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. Jesus Aguilar for the Brewers, red foil. And Jeffrey Springs for Texas. Did not see that coming. Congrats, Texas. You got a hit. One auto left, guys. One left. And then we'll do after the last auto, we'll do a recap. For that, I'll throw out my PSA again. I know some of you guys are already in the breaks that are on the website too, but don't forget, on the website we have half case and quarter case breaks of this with teams available. Last time I checked, Robinson Cano for the Mets, red foil, and half case finest break. There's Dean Dietz for the Astros autograph. Congrats, Astros. And we have a couple of different formatted case breaks for 2019 Leaf Bats. I have 3 cases of Leaf Bats behind me. 9 bats total. When I ordered them, it was going to be 12 bats. And then I bought one for myself, which I opened, which was the Brooks Robinson. So I'm excited. I can't wait to open the bats, but I got to fill the breaks first. I'm waiting to see if we have like a DiMaggio or something like that in there, but we won't know until the breaks fill and we open them. So go to the website and get in. $18 per spot, random team spot for those bat breaks for the first one. The other one's guaranteed bat for $150. 3 spots in a break. Jacob deGrom for the Mets, black foil. So if you want a guaranteed bat out of one of these cases, $150 will get you a spot in that. And if you just want a bat, I'll break open the 3rd case and open a bat on YouTube for you. Or if you want to go cheap, $18 will get you a random team spot in the other break. Derek Rodriguez for the Giants, black foil. So go check that out. Plus there's tons of a couple hundred Topps Now cards. Some are Vladdy, some are other things. So go check out those because I bought them in bulk, so I can sell them for cheaper than Topps was selling them for. Oh, I knew I had to go back and look. What is this one? First day issue. So the first day issue, I did not write anything down about. Oh, I did. Just that it's an insert. That is, I believe that's a case hit. That's the only one we've hit. Craig Kimbrell for the Red Sox. I'll at least penny sleeve it for right now and set it aside. And then we got Astros Altuve Chrome. So anyway, we have a ton of Topps Now cards. I actually have the CC Sabathia. I always mess that up. Topps Now auto to 49, celebrating his 3,000 strikeout. Chris Bryant for the Cubs, Power Zone. 2 packs left. We already hit all our autos. No 1 of 1 yet. The fun thing about stuff that has 1 of 1s and then certain number of hits per box is you still end up with usually you'll get like your 2 autos and then you'll still get your 1 of 1 sometimes. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs, Beam Team. That was our box hit. Last pack. Good luck, guys. Remember to go to card-warehouse.com. Also, stay tuned to the eBay because I have case breaks lined up all summer, culminating in some really big stuff too near the end of the summer. There's another Kikuchi. So watch out for all those case breaks. There's a ton of them coming. There is Steven Strasburg for the Nationals. Emperors of the Zone is going to be the last insert. All right, guys, we have a ton of inserts. I got a couple, I don't know, about 100, 150 inserts, I think. I don't remember how many packs we have. A lot of inserts to sleeve up. A lot of autographs. We'll go through these autographs, and let me put these base cards away first. And we'll do a quick recap. Let's split these up a little bit. There. As always, I will anything that's not sleeved that needs to be will be sleeved up right after the break. I don't like to leave things hanging, so have a good night, Joe. Hope to see you. I hope I do see you in future breaks. All right, so let's recap this. Let's actually pull out our redemptions first. I'll sleeve these up too. Colby Allard. Forget what team we said that was. We said it. Scooter Gennett for the Reds. Both base autograph redemptions. You too, Joe. Thanks for sticking around the whole break. Appreciate it. And thanks for picking up the Blue Jays the last minute. Good move, by the way. Dean Dietz. So we'll go through, I guess we'll go through them all in order. Dean Dietz for the Astros. For Texas, we got Jeffrey Springs. This is a nice auto. Peter Alonso. Formal Peter Alonso. Rookie auto. Beautiful for the Mets. Red. So this is the red to 50. 42 out of 50. Then we have Ramon Laureano for the A's. Trevor Richards for Miami. Daniel Ponce de Leon for the Cardinals. Dennis Santana for the Dodgers. Rowdy Tellez for the Blue Jays. I'm going to count up all your Blue Jay hits, Joe. I want to see how well you did with that last second purchase. Rays Jalen Beeks. Sean Reed Foley speaking of Blue Jays. Chris Shaw, who is Giants, right? Yeah, Giants. Cesar Hernandez to 10. Was this 6? 6 out of 10? Yeah. Cesar Hernandez, 6 out of 10. Beautiful hit for the Phillies. Congrats, Phillies. Blake Snell for the Rays. We got Josh Rogers for the Orioles. I'm counting up these New Guy Mojo Orioles hits too. The Indians, Trevor Bauer to red to 50. So that's 2 red to 50 autos, 1 to 10. Eloy for the White Sox. Very nice. We've got for the Brewers, Corbin Burns. Kevin Newman for the Pirates. Chance Adams. That is Yankees, right? Yep, for the Yankees. Tyler Skaggs for the Angels. Brad Keller for the Royals. Adam Simber for, I forget, the Indians. DJ Stewart, Orioles, New Guy Mojo, which was right after the Cedric Mullins New Guy Mojo for James. Yep. There's 3 for you. I think that's just 3 for you, James. But that's pretty good out of a break that should average about 1 per team. Bryce Wilson, if I'm just dividing the number of autos by teams. Bryce was for the Braves. Wilson black to 25 for the Braves. That's nice too. Miles Straw. Miles was for Houston. For the Cardinals, we have Adolis Garcia. Kevin Kramer for the Pirates again. Got a few Pirates hits in. And then the old school logo, Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. So I think there might have been other teams that got 3, but the Blue Jays picked up 3 autos. Nice last minute team pickup. And then 3 autos for New Guy Mojo for Jason. Jason, did you had other teams too? I don't remember. But you definitely got these 3 autos. Anyway, that's it for those. And then we had, let's recap a couple of other things here. We had the first day issue, which I believe is a case hit. We've got a black Beam Team Yadi Molina, which is to 99. That's for the Cardinals. And the Kimbrel is Red Sox. Don Mattingly, Chrome Refractor. Chrome Orange Refractor to 99. Yeah, to 99 for the Yankees. Black and whites, we got Will Myers and Rhys Hoskins for Padres and Phillies, respectively. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers, gold minted. Oh, just one team today? Yeah, Jason, check out the website. You can get in on the half or quarter case or get some of that finest. Out of the 2 cases of finest, that's the one I have not pulled a 1 of 1 yet, but I've got 4 boxes sitting behind me that I haven't opened, and I'm hoping the 1 of 1's in one of those. Although I didn't pull a 1 of 1 out of this, but I have another case still. To 50, Warp Speed Whit Merrifield for the Royals. Eddie Murray, black and white. Nolan Ryan, black foil variation, which I set aside because I want to barter for. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs, chrome refractor. That is also to 99. Oh, that's an orange. It's really easy to miss that. I'm looking at the chrome refractor and missing the orange. Thanks for sticking around, watching the whole thing, Jason. That's awesome that you got the New Guy Mojo. Honus Wagner, black and white. This card is incredible. I love this card. The Pete Alonso is a good auto, but this is a really good-looking card. I just like the way this looks. I want to get it to show up for the recap. Anyway, this is a Instavision. Feels like a case hit. I don't have that on my notes that it's a case hit, but it feels like it. There was only one in our case. Anyway, you can kind of see it. Yeah, see you soon, Jason. Thanks. Kikuchi, Emperors of the Zone. And that was numbered to 99 because that's a black foil variation. We also pulled the regular one of that. Black and white Darryl Strawberry. Danny Jansen, Photographer's Proof. This was for our case, it was a case hit, the only one. Reese McGuire, black and white for the Blue Jays. Eddie Rosario for the Twins. This is a members only. This is documented as a case hit from what I was reading before. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. This is a photo variation. The only one that we found so far. Doesn't mean it's the only one. We'll have to double check all those. Danny Jansen, rainbow foil. And that rainbow foil is to 25 for the Blue Jays. You got the auto and the rainbow foil, Joe. I know you're not still watching, but anyway, congrats everyone. Check out the site for the half case and quarter case. We can extend some of this luck and get some more awesome stuff. And look for more breaks coming up. We have stuff coming up in, let me see what's coming up here. We have, where's my break list? All right, so that'll do it for June, unless we fill some of the breaks on the site. I'm hoping we fill some breaks and get to do something in the interim between these boxes and July 10th. So July 10th, we have Topps Archive Signature Series, 20 boxes, one auto per box, I think is how those work out. And then that's July 10th. July 17th, we have Donruss Optic. We got a couple cases of that coming in. And then on the 24th of July, we have Topps Tribute Baseball. I'm super excited about that. I could only pick up one case at first, and then I managed to land the second case and got a break on it. So those are not cheap, but hopefully we can fill those up because those are going to have some incredible stuff in them. I can feel it. So anyway, yep, hope to see you back again, Jeremy. Also, Derek, congrats on your hits, guys, and hope to see you in some more breaks pretty soon. So stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter if you're on Twitter. It's at CW Breaks. If you're on Facebook, it's Card Warehouse. Just search for that, and you should see me by the logo. And then on YouTube, you can search for Card Warehouse there as well. Or if you're watching on YouTube right now, just subscribe. All right, I will catch you guys soon. Thanks for sticking around.